When designing a layout, you will work in a confined grid system. For new layouts, the default grid size is 40 rows by 40 columns. Each cell in the grid is 12 pixels by 12 pixels. Now, of course, most layouts will probably use far more than this, and because of that, there are several ways to increase and decrease the grid size, all of which can be accessed by right-clicking in any open area of the designer grid. From here, the first 9 options should pretty much be self-explanatory. To define a set size outright, you can use the Custom Dimensions options and set a defined number of rows and columns at one time. A key thing to remember is that the grid area is where you are confined to for development. You will not be able to place content outside of the grid area. Also, you will see a special area in red in the upper left corner of the grid. This is an area where it is advised that you do not place any content because the main control panel inside the monitor application will hide it on startup and will not be visible until you pan the layout. Another important thing to remember too is that while there is no theoretical limit to how big a layout can be, there is a practical limit. Keep in mind that every device has a different power and resource limit, and the more content you add to a layout, the more of a performance impact the device will take. Ideally, layouts should be kept modest in size so that performance does not take an impact, as not all devices and web browsers are created equally. If you are authoring layouts for other Trainmon 5 members to use, remember to keep them in mind too.